Hi everyone and welcome to Homerino Collectibles, and today, as you can see, I'm bringing you another LEGO review. This is the LEGO Star Wars Clone Troopers vs Droidekas Battle Pack, which came out last year, and it's ages 6 to 12 and number 75000. Now this is a really nice set. You can get it now really cheap, which is one of the reasons that I have it. Also that I just love clones and the Empire and stuff, and to get my hands on a modern looking actual movie style Phase 1 Clone Trooper is pretty awesome to me, because I didn't have any of those. I only have ones from the Clone Wars series. Plus, as I said, they're pretty cheap now. You can get them pretty much everywhere, and they're a really nice little set. So to start with the box, we have the Clone Trooper Sergeant, which is new to this set. And as you can see, it comes with its little speeder, battle station, hover, tank, missile firing thing, and that is pretty much it for the box. You can hear the spares inside there. You don't get too many of those. So without further ado, let's take a look at what you get inside. So as always, first thing out of the box is the instruction manual, and now as you can see, there's not much to build. The Droideka, it just basically times 2, so you just build 2 as you're going along, so you don't have to go back, flick back through the pages and then start again. And then this is a pretty quick build as well. It's a nice little interesting build, but it is pretty quick and isn't made of too many parts. It's made of more parts than you think, but it's still not very big. Now this is this set right here. I think I may pick up this set if it wants to focus. 75001. I might get that because I got the Sith Fury class interceptor, so I might get a couple of more of those guys, build up my army sort of thing. If you want to see the Z95 Headhunter or this AT-RT, then they will be on my channel, and you can check them out in the description of this video. And then the page before that, as always, we just get all the minifigures of the current wave. There are duplicates because some minifigures come in different sets. So that's it, if I can grab it. That's it for the instructions, so let's get on to the set. So here's the set itself, and I'm just going to start off straight away with the Droidekas. Now as you can see, they are a little more in scale. I'll just take a different clone trooper here, and as you can see, he's just a little bit taller than your standard minifig. Now that is probably about the accurate size. In fact, it's probably spot on, but me personally, I don't really like this too much. I mean, I really do like it as a minifigure sort of thing. It's not classed as a minifigure in this set, but it is very nice. However, I have this from, it was either from the MTT about 2004, 5, 6, 7, somewhere about that kind of time, or in a little Naboo droid speeder tank thing that came out about that time as well. And it's, to me, what a Droideka looks like. Now obviously it's bigger, it's completely inaccurate in size, but the face, like the eye thing, the way it comes down like that, is a lot more accurate than just having a big red ball and then having those two things sticking out the side. The arms, way better, because the arms on this is literally just that. That is it. Pretty puny. Whereas these arms, you could turn them up and down, you can bring these up and down, you can move these around. They're a bit floppy now after this amount of time. They're a bit loose in that joint there, but it is a more solidly built and a more accurate version of a Droideka. Now granted, you can't roll these up into a ball because you can't move those legs. With these you sort of can. You can bring these legs in because these are movable, and then you can do whatever you want with the arms, and then the head can sort of go down-ish just a little bit. I'll just tilt these hands in just a touch, and then off comes the head. In fact, I'll put the hands down. Let's see if we can bring them down here. There you go. And then I'll just move these back. there's sort of a ball thing that you can't really roll. You can skim on its side. You can do that into battle, but it's not amazing. That's one thing that I've always thought that LEGO really need to do. They really need to redesign their Droidekas. I know they brought out the Sniper Droideka, which I really like, and then they've gone with the same sort of design for this. But for me personally, it doesn't really work, because I know a lot of people say, well, it's for kids, so don't worry about it, but kids want accuracy too. You know, kids are getting these because they've seen the films. They want an accurate looking Droideka, and this just looks really puny. So that's it for that. I like it, but I prefer something like this, but just on a smaller scale, so it looks a bit more like it. But anyway, moving on to these guys over here. Now, I'll just open this and get this guy out. As you can see, this control stick, it's not in the instructions to put that in, but you get one spare, and the control panel's down there, and I just think it looks better if you give him something to actually drive it with. However, here he comes, the Clone Trooper. Now, as you can see, he comes with the smaller style blaster. In fact, they both do. And then here he is, the Episode 2 Phase 1 Clone Trooper movie version. Is the back. Really, really nice. It is the same helmet as the Clone Wars versions, they've just painted it differently. They've put this grey stripe down here to really make it stand out that it's shaped there and it's got that gap. And then the visor doesn't run all the way to the back, and then these run all the way down, and they've got a bit more accurate detail on the lines on the side and on this chin piece. And they also have the black strip across the top. And then if we take the helmet off, we have the same head that they're using for the Episode 3 Clone Troopers now too. And then the next minifigure is the Clone Trooper Sergeant. Now he comes with the same blaster, and he has a pair of binoculars. Now this is something that I think they really need to redesign, because Lego hands are supposed to be up like that, like they're holding something, and obviously when you put that up to the face, if I take the helmet off, you can see he has the normal face. It reaches their eyes, but he's always on the side and it's never there, so what you actually have to do is turn the hand around and put the binoculars in, so the hand's upside down, for him to actually be able to use the binoculars. Plus, it doesn't work too great when the helmet's on. It's sort of, you know, way off to the side. So that's okay, but I really do think that they need to redesign these things. But the design of this guy is really awesome. So if I come in close here, it's exactly the same, except for those green dots on the chest, the green arms. He has a silver visor instead of a black one, and then some silver details in there. You can see the lines much better. And then he has the green stripes around here. And then the back is exactly the same. So very nice. I'm guessing that a lot of people, if they already have Phase 1 Clone Troopers, their reason to get this set would be this guy, and this really is the reason to get this set. That and the fact that you're getting 2 Droidekas to build up your droid army, and then you're getting 2 clones. So it's a really good battle pack if you can get it for a very good price. And then moving on, here is the ship. So remember, this is the piece that I put in there just to make it a little bit better, and it is a spare piece that you get with the set, so you may as well do that. So basically, it's meant to be like this, no landing gear, it just sits like that. So as you saw, you got space for 2 clones in there. You've got this control panel, which is an old style radar sort of looking thing, and then you've got this flick fire missile in this piece, so it moves around like this. You can have it land if I just put it down, get it in focus, These little hatches can open up, act as doors, and you've just got this hinged piece and a flick fire missile here, which I'm not going to flick, I'm just going to push out so that I don't lose it. But I find it quite strange that you know, you're getting just a normal stud on the end of the missile and not one of those pointier pieces, because I think one of those would still fit in that gap in there, and then you just get like a nice looking sort of radar thing. So you got a nice little bit of playability here, maybe like kind of mobile little I don't know, reconnaissance vehicle or something with a little missile for, I don't know, anti-aircraft fire or whatever, just to defend themselves. It's a nice little craft. It doesn't look too bad. These here are storage for the weapons if you don't want them to hold them. It's okay, it's not the reason that you get the set, but if you do get loads of these as a battle pack, there's some really great parts in this, and you can make yourself a really nice ship, or a tank or something. So really nice parts and great colours for something for the Clone Wars. So do I recommend this set? 100% yes. It's the only set that you can get this Sergeant in. It's here and there with the Droidekas. If you like them, go for them. I do like them, I just think that designs of things like this were better, even though they've scaled them down to be a bit more size accurate. I feel that it really is just a little bit too cheap looking and just not really great for looking like a Droideka. And I really do think that they need to make some kind of a shield. So, you know, just like what they use a lot for cockpit windows, those ball looking things, they need to use those, like just put two together, have it made of clear blue plastic, and then there you go, boom, Droideka shield. They really need to sell them with those. But great set if you want a load of clones. And stick around tomorrow, and I'll have this set up, and also either tomorrow or Sunday I'm going to have this up, the Sith Fury class interceptor, which I can just about fit. So you see this cockpit, how it's the ball, something like that, but clear blue, Droideka shield done. I really think that that's something that they need to do, and they actually look pretty cool then, with the shadow going above them. But anyway, that's it for this review. Click like if you like it. Tell me what you think about, is this pointless? If they got rid of this, would you prefer to pay a little bit less and just get those? Would you prefer to pay a little bit more and get a better design Droideka that also has a shield? Let me know what you think, and tune in tomorrow for more LEGO Star Wars reviews, and I'll see you next time. So thanks for watching. See you guys.